more easily, and because everybody has come with their own personal direction.
Right.
What are some of the advice you would like to offer to the whoever?
Okay, well, at the moment, we're hearing about recession all around and lack of fun. Okay, it's all around. And it's a tough thing, because sometimes we underestimate how many wheels, that funds could turn. But not everything requires funds.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a challenge because you're in an organization that's dealing in a sort of public sector mode. And, you have to understand the protocol. You have to understand that things don't move as quickly as, say, in
television. As television.
Yeah, so sometimes when you think, look, I've gotten through this and I'm almost there. Next thing you know, something changed. Maybe minister changed, maybe permanent secretary changed, maybe even government changed.
Nice.
So, and yeah, those could be really challenging.
We live a lot, like, we just feel like, and this is a wrong television style, if a crime commit, we feel just like CSI does, lick it up in a half an hour before the show done. That's how we just operate in the real world now, So that we just forget that the amount of challenges, and there are 7 days in the week. Let me deal with a major issue that I felt that you should be giving some admiration for. There was something happening big. I could remember personally for how much years myself doing O'Connor, the president here. Everybody had the team. But my 3 honoraries, Doctor of Letters, that I always wanted, my brother, was Kelvin Pope, Winston Bailey, and Winsford De Vignes. Something happened last week. Tell us about that.
Right, lovely. Last week, Thursday, I was very much honored to be a special guest at UTT graduation to witness the honoring, first of all, of the Mighty Duke, his honorary doctorate. And
clap.
I
want to clap for that.
I love your clapping, man. And of course, letters will give him to Joker Winsford De Vignes.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's not as simple a process as some people may want to think, because the reality is that you have to convince a university to bestow such an honor on a person. And first of all, that person has to make a real contribution, not only to the culture, but to the society, to the musical art form also. And a lot of times, we figure, well, a guy had 5 hits, so that make him, eligible to get papers and to get letters. Not necessarily, because he may have 7, 8, 9 hits, but he may not have contributed to the culture as such.
Okay.
He may have
very interesting.
himself.
Very interesting.
So, so George, these 2 particular gentlemen, of whom I have the greatest amount of respect and admiration. Big up yourself, Dwayne O'Connor. Your daddy gate, finally. Yeah, how challenging was it for you to convince, and what role Tuco played in the part, as well as I know Dr. Hollis Liverpool, Choglas Professor Hollis Liverpool had a great role as well to encourage UTT to see these men deservedly deserve the tributes and so on. How were these components intertwined into one to finally get an outcome? Tell us about that.
Lovely. Well, UTT will have a board like any other university, and this board will sit down and decide, look, every year in graduation time we're going to honor certain people and who deserve, whether they deserve honorary doctorate or whatever they deserve, right? And of course the university has its limitations. They can't wake up every day and just give away honorary doctorates like that. I mean, that is going to drop the university. So there's a board, but you have to convince this board that they see this person here. So you're not going to just write a name on a paper and say, look, Mighty Duke. No. You're going to have to go through his life, what he has contributed, what he has achieved, and so on. In the case of Joke, it was about a 15-page document. right? And that does not include some of his songs, right? And you have to convince them that, look, for them to put their stamp and for them to give this award, they can stand firm and tell the population, look, we didn't just give it because people beg us for it. No, this person deserved to be honored at this level, because a lot of people don't realize a PhD, academically now, academic PhD, it takes people over sometimes 10 years, and this is continuous studying at undergrad, at postgrad level. So a PhD is not a walk in the park. It's not something that university just give people like that for the fun of it. That is not so. So to get an honorary PhD, it means you must have contributed over the years.
Lovely. And you must have also contributed to big songs like this one. The man, Kelvin Pope, one of my all-time favorites. It's graphic. Just listening to how he delivers this piece, it's something to see. It's poetry in motion. Big up yourself, Kelvin. May you rest in peace, my brother. Dr. Kelvin Pope.
Me there in the morning heat. I'm at man in the new walking Federal Street. Just around the time people going to eat. I'm a man in the loop stepping Federal Street. I turn my head left, I turn my head right. I can't see not one policeman inside. Traffic jam from Park to Salvatore. People making smoke ladder fighting to see. But look here, some girls turn their face, some cover their eye. One.
What is so great about Duke is that he could take social and political commentary and make it so humorous.
That's the genius I'm talking about.
And even what we call Mobilang. So it's not just humorous, it's Mobilang humorous. But when you listen to the words, you can tell the amount of research that he would have put into those songs.
And that's what I'm talking about. You can always see this naked man, and and listening to the lady's expression, and the kind of, man, I just love this piece.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We want to give the other individual as well a little space and time. So tell us, how challenging was it for you to convince the board as well to give Winsford De Vignes?
Right, Winsford De Vignes. Now it's interesting because on the night of itself, when we heard President Anthony Kommanda speak, he gave a lot of kudos to Winsford De Vignes. You would wonder if he was the person who was receiving the highest award. and the thing is this, you see, it is easier, in my opinion, to convince them about Duke because they know Duke. Duke is a singer. A lot of people don't know
De Vignes
input.
Yeah.
Right? And so as a result, De Vignes is a little more challenging. But the reality is that De Vignes' contribution is phenomenal. That is the only word I can think about. It's quite phenomenal. De Vignes have created Calypso monarchs. He have created, from a lot of people are not aware. It's the same Duke was not aware that De Vignes wrote the Too Young to Soca for Marsha.
For Marsha, yeah.
So it wasn't just a fly-by-night song. It was well thought of, well put together. But De Vignes, to me, it was easier to write for De Vignes in the sense that there's so much more, and so whether it's Sparrow, and I could just have calling names that people would be surprised to know, it's Winsford who penned those songs.
Yeah.
And what is nice is he don't know. I'm the one who feel most
honored. Tell us how easy or difficult it is to work with Professor Hollis Liverpool.
You want to get me in trouble,
Chalky boy. Chalky Zagoros.
You want to get me in trouble?
Chalky Zagoros.
These type of questions are supposed to be over the year. Anyhow, I've worked with, this is about 10 years now. I've been working with Professor Liverpool, and I've enjoyed working with him. Really enjoyed working with him. I mean, every now and then, we have little things to sort out.
Yeah.
And then he's very busy, right?
Okay.
But I I found it quite much easier than anything else.
Nice.
Right, but the hardest thing is that he's always busy.
Busy, yeah.
And you have to keep reminding him.
Because I called him today, you know, because I wanted to get a little tete-a-tete with him, you know, tonight as well, but I didn't get through.
Yeah, he's always busy, always on the go, always working, always doing something, you know, and that was my biggest challenge with it.
I heard the president, incumbent right now, Lutalo Masimba, pay tribute to you Sunday. You know, I as well want on behalf of the Calypso fraternity, my brother, to give you the same respect and tribute as well for the work you put out for the past 3 years. I trust that you'll continue to do the great work you'll be doing with your schools. I know he's a soca man. I know he's a soca parang lover. You know, I understand that. But I want any parting words before we play a song in tribute to the accomplishment of Dr. Winsford De Vignes. Any parting words you'd like to leave us with?
Can I train an ad?
Go ahead, no problem.
Parang Soca World, the site, and Facebook, if you want to know everything about Parang Soca.
Okay.
Parang Soca World, the site. That is the site to go to. You know, it covers every possible thing you can want in Parang Soca. I'm very proud of it.
Nice.
Was it Parang Soca? What is that?
Parang Soca World.
Okay, Parang Soca World.
Yeah, it's a site on Facebook, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, you mightn't want to come off, but,
okay.
But you know. But in closing words, as I said earlier on, it was my pleasure. I'm not disappearing. Actually, I may get some more freedom to a certain extent to do more work on Calypso, more work on soca, more work on Parang Soca, because the reality is that there's almost no work done on soca and Parang Soca by extension at all.
Okay.
There's a lot of books written on Calypso.
Nice.
Yeah, well, times change, and I think what has been happening is that the young people, we're not getting as much young people involved in research and writing again. So Calypso came at a good time, and then we had a lot of foreigners writing on Calypso too.
Okay.
But people don't seem to be writing much on soca. We're getting one or two, not books, maybe papers written on it. And I'm talking at the academic level, university level.
Well, it's something for the incoming research officer to look at.
Well, that is something that I am writing on, but I'm hoping that before I finish writing, other young people will come up and write on it.